It's me, Viper97 Gaming. Legitimately, the live streams just keep failing on me. I still don't really get what's going on here. Nor does SurfCon. And this is really starting to annoy me. At this rate, I'm going to file a complaint to Sony about their dodgy shit. But anyways, back to what we were talking about. A Crooked Cops DLC. Crooked? Where the fuck did that come from? Where's my brain going tonight? Jesus, die! For our viewers, if you please.
Right. Police DLC.
Crooked Cops DLC. We should call it Crooked Cops. I mean, the tuner is an outlaw. Who agrees with that? Come on. That is amazing. Even I got to admit that. And I'm not a big fan of racing. So that says something.
Right, Crooked Cops DLC concept. 1, you get to buy
the concept idea, we don't have any art. Before anyone goes, where's the art for it?
Oh yeah, and we're not confirming it's going to happen, by the way, it's just a concept, okay?
Exactly, there is no confirmation. We do not work at Rockstar Games, and even if we did, we couldn't give you confirmation. It would be against the terms that we'd be working under. Deal with it. These fireworks are pissing me off. Oh, there it is. That's dead. Fuck me sideways! There's too many crabs. Too many crabs, too many crabs, too many crabs, too many crabs, too many crabs.
You'll be able to have like a little custom shop there where you get to customize your cop cars basically.
Keep them in the garages at the police station.
Like,
accept bribes, make more money.
and
have FIB cars again. Hey, speaking of FIB cars, 1 second. Rockstar, where the fuck did you put them, you pricks? They were in the PS3 and the Xbox early versions. Where are they now? And I will call you Rockstar idiots, pricks, because you had no right removing good content like that. What the fuck was the point? Now, pardon my foul language. I do try my best not to swear so much, but obviously it doesn't always work.
And did you think about where you could probably get cars that you can put in bennies?
Yes. There we go.
Vinyl.
The other idea that we had was if it seems like too much effort to allow us to merely take any vehicle that we feel like customizing and put further customizations onto them, such as LED lights, sirens, custom vinylage. We need custom vinyls. Come on, guys. We have the racing stuff, like in Midnight Club, including neon. The only thing we're missing is the custom vinyls. Now, I would settle for just custom vinyls. I don't know about you, SurfCon, but I would settle for just custom vinyls.
Yep.
Now, I'm not saying you have to agree with the police perspective, folks. I'm saying take a look at the whole thing and say what parts you agree with and what parts you don't. And even suggest your own ideas for this topic in the comments. But whatever you do, don't be an idiot trying to just make out as you know what's best and nobody else has the right to say anything. You want to be know-it-alls can fuck off. No one likes you, kind. Trust me, I learned that the hard way. Shit! That's not good.
Didn't you think about Buffalo F maybe to be probably one?
I just pretty much covered that in one go, SurfCon. You just totally missed the whole thing where I said any vehicle we feel like. Now, I am going to say this. Restrictions should be against supercars because they're just way too fast. Okay, now I know a lot of people are probably going to blow up when I say put restrictions on the LEDs and that with the supercars. No. You just, no. Custom vinyls, yeah, fair enough. But the LEDs and sirens, no. They're just way too fast and way too overpowered. We don't need it anymore, OP.
I think it's the police Buffalo, isn't it? One of the fastest cars in the game, you said.
That would be right. And one of my settlements is getting attacked, and that's nice. One moment. Now, I am sorry here, folks. I am getting a little distracted, but I really wish there were police still in the wasteland that weren't robotic, like the one on screen. The one on screen though is a construction model, not a police model. But there are police models of this robot. It is a Protectron. Now, I know I'm on about GTA and I'm playing Fallout, so that is well within my rights to do. Literally, I have freedom for data, and this is one of those freedoms. I get to choose what I put on my phone.
Oh yeah, you global reviewers about you don't tolerate whatever in the comment section.
Oh yeah. Also, don't be an asshole in the comments, homophobic, racist or otherwise. I will not tolerate that crap any further. I've had enough of people doing it, and I'm not going to have it anymore. If it continues, you will be being reported. I have had enough. You have now all been warned. I'm not being funny, folks. But it has got to the point now where I just cannot be fucking arsed with it. Thank you for reminding me of that one, Swiftcon. I'd completely forgotten about that.
No problem.
No, where were we before I was distracted by all those raiders?
Can't remember, to be honest now.
This is the problem when you're having a topic debate. You forget where you were.
Hey, I just wanted to introduce myself.
Mine
Anyway,
went blank for a sec.
I just wanted to say thanks for the opportunity. I'm ready to help with whatever you need.
Nope.
Just say the word.
Completely confused.
Yeah,
Vinyls?
let me show you.
We went through vinyls. Let's go through the cars.
Oh, speaking of
Outfit?
vinyls, we should be able to have custom colours. Wouldn't you agree?
Like the ones from Midnight Club, basically.
Yeah,
Like 4
yeah.
tones in
I
it.
mean, that was so much better. You could do so much more with a lot less. And it was... Come on, it was brilliant.
It was effective as well.
It made everybody's car truly unique. If nothing else, add some more stuff to the bloody crew colours, man. There's not enough choice. Where's the variety? Come on.
Oh yeah, do you remember the times when you was able to put, a crew colour on a metal?
Oh yeah.
To make it
I
shine
can
more?
still do that on PS3.
Can you? No, you
Think
can do
so.
it with chrome,
Yeah, I
thought.
think so.
You can't do it with like brush steel, I think it is.
Can't do it with certain ones, no, but you can do it with a lot. And that just
Yeah.
again, folks, is doing stuff with very little. Now, I know a lot of you folks will be questioning, why are we asking for more stuff in GTA 5? Especially me, considering that, you know, I'm
Make it more
obviously
fun.
not on it. But my point is, I'm getting it at some point, and I want to make it more fun for everyone. I'm sick and tired of seeing things falling apart, not seeing enough being done to make everybody happy. The community needs to be heard, and I, for one, am very good at voicing my opinion. I'm not so good at listening to other people's opinions, but there we go, that's life. You can't be perfect. Come on, that's not possible. If there's one thing that actually is impossible, it is perfection, because everybody has a different opinion of what perfect is. Speaking of
Have you mentioned the
perfect,
police outfit?
this DLC idea is far from it. It is just a very, very good idea. That's in our opinion.
And you thought of it.
No, I didn't. You did. I just merely thought of certain other
You wanna look
elements.
good
We came up with it
you wanna look
mostly
good in front of
together.
the viewers.
Let's just make it obvious. We both obviously have contributed a shitload to this already.
And I just thought of the bit how it could make it a bit more sense.
You just
Yeah.
started it, and then we just went, you know what, there's this we can do, there's that we can do. Now, I'm not done with this topic at all. I say, why stop there? Why don't we get customizable police vans? We haven't talked about that. We could have customizable police vans. We could have
I just realised
customizable
that,
police
you know-
bikes. We could have, bloody hell, customizable helicopters. Why
Hang
don't
on,
we have
Viper.
that? Where are the customizable
Viper.
planes?
Viper, I just remembered saying.
Oh, do go on, Sefcon.
So you know the impound? That could be a place where you can store all your armoured vehicles, for example, like the riot truck.
And you can impound other people's cars, and if they pay you, you can get them out for them without getting a wanted level. Therefore, more money. Again, another way to earn more, and yet another way for Rockstar to also win. It's a win-win situation for every party involved. Now, I know a lot of you folks are going to be like, why are you helping Rockstar Games? Why not? They are the creators of the world that we all enjoy. So why not give something back for once? It's our job as a community.
Viper?
Do speak.
So, you were thinking of a price range as well, wasn't you? For the cars that you can get?
It'd have to be, obviously, because it's not going to be cheap, it'd have to be expensive. I'm sorry folks, this wouldn't exactly be a cheap DLC. Rockstar just, as we all know, does not work that way anymore. They used to, but they don't anymore. We all know that. We all should accept that. Now, on that topic, we should expect quite the price range. We're talking a good few 100,000, maybe into the hundred, maybe into the millions, like with the supercars. We're not talking cheap. We are talking very expensive here. This is not going to be the odd one or two things, because for it to be a win for Rockstar, they would have to make a profit. Now, I'm looking at this from a corporate standpoint. I know that's a bit weird from a YouTuber, but hey, we all got to make money, and us YouTubers do that with, you know, views and advert revenue and other things. But my point is, what we are lacking is seeing eye to eye with the big corporation that is Rockstar Games. We're not exactly all going, yeah, we should make compromises. We're not. We're going, we want this. Well, I say it's time we start thinking, hey, maybe we should try compromising this and that for what we want. We need to give a little to get a lot, folks. Because that is how you make progress. You've got to sacrifice a few things to get the overall thing you're after. It's like a game of chess. Sometimes you got to lose a few pieces to win the game. Now, I did just quote something from Fallout, but it's also a known fact. Before anybody goes, oh, you got that from Fallout, I used to play chess. I know what I'm on about. Because I used to win as well. I was quite good. Didn't win every game, you can't win every game.
Didn't you mention about the, didn't you mention arresting other players as well?
Oh yeah, the obvious part of the crooked cops would be accepting bribes, which means you're going to be arresting people you don't like, people who you just generally dislike, would also be an option. Now, of course, they could offer an option to bribe, and you would be able to accept that bribe. It would work out in the long run as much more profitable for you, the player.
I was glad to help out.
As well as Rockstar, obviously, with the initial launch of it, and their shark cards.
Anyway, we appreciate the help.
Viper, didn't we say the taser will not be included though?
That is a very bad idea. I have to put my foot down on the taser because people just go daft with it.
Interested?
And you can't deny that. You can't deny that. I can't deny that. Because back on PS3, people used to be ridiculously bad with that. When the modders used to spawn that in. I mean, yeah, you could get a lot of funny moments, but really, you'd want to pay. Whoops! Sorry about that, folks. I just accidentally knocked my mic out. Whoops! That's the first time that's happened in a live stream. Oh well,
I know
that happened. Well, that happened.
Also, did you mention the police outfits about?
No, what was I saying? A few minutes before my mic cut out.
All that.
What was I saying before my mic came out?
This happens every time, ain't it? It's happened like 5 times already.
Well, I was that on a roll. I didn't exactly remember what you were saying.
Taser.
Oh yeah.
Tasers.
Well, people were going absolutely ridiculous with the darn taser. I mean, you wouldn't want to pay, say, $2 million and then get zapped out of your car and it rolls straight into a gas station and blow up, would you?
Yes, I'm here to help. What's the problem?
There's a group of raiders that won't leave us alone, stealing our food and supplies, threatening us if we can't give them what they want. We know where they're coming from, but we can't stand up to them ourselves.
Well,
More raiders. Fine.
We really are grateful for the help.
Now, a lot of you folks are probably wondering, why am I discussing Fallout on and off, but mainly going on about GTA in this? Because I keep mentioning raiders, I keep mentioning, as I mentioned before, the bloody thing about chess. But with all honesty, we honestly do not see eye to eye with Rockstar, and that is something we need to do. We can't just keep going, oh, this is not important. We don't need to make a compromise. We don't need to have them making a profit. That's why they brought out the shark cards. That's why money is so hard to get on PS4. They want to make a profit. And we haven't really been paying with shark cards like we should have been on the PS3 because of people with jailbreaks. Now, I'm not going to go into my personal opinion of that because it's my personal opinion and I do not want to offend anyone who mods, because I do have some friends who mod. But my personal opinion is, if you have mods, use them for the benefit of everybody, not just yourself. That being said, back to the topic. The Crooked Cops DLC idea was mostly Surfcon's origination in idea, and I added on bits and pieces, so we both came up with the idea. Now, the idea itself is pretty sound, right? The idea itself is that we believe it's time to show the darker side of law enforcement. You've already seen LSPD shooting everybody dead. That's all they seem to do. Well, what I'm proposing is an easy way to make money, but it's obviously going to be really expensive to start off with. To get it all would cost around about the same as a pissing yacht. And that's if you want all the cars, all the stations and whatnot. It would cost you roughly about the same as a pissing yacht.
maybe even more.
I highly doubt that. Why go over the yacht when the yacht is literally the most expensive thing to date in the game?
For me. Damn it. Better not try that again.
No, I nearly just killed a civilian thinking they were a fucking raider because of how they were pissing dressed. Again, I'm switching back into Fallout. Sorry, folks. That does happen. You'll have to bear with me.
Anyway, I think Viper, weren't we trying to think of a way how to bring it into GTA Online, but it has to be like an original way. We couldn't do it until we saw the Viper DLC and the import and export.
What really got me thinking of how could we pull this off was, what was his name again, who came up with the the racing one, that Tuners and Outlaws? I can never remember the guy's name.
GTA Wise guy.
That was it. Thank you. Well, his little Tuners and Outlaws was what ultimately inspired me and my thought train into, would we be able to do it? Now, I did forget until very recently when Surfcon brought it up, and apparently this caravan guard just does not take the hint that I am not the enemy, and has decided to fuck with me in general, so he's dead. But as I was saying before I went off topic, sorry about the digression, folks, but we needed to find a way to make it work, the police DLC work, and why not? There's been a Viper DLC, so why not? Now it would be the ideal time to bring a Crooked Cops DLC. We already have Ill-Gotten Gains. And many, many others. Why not just add this one to the list? Hello, Crazy Gaming. It is good to see you. And I have been trying to live stream in the previous live streams just to bring you up to speed. We're on about an idea for Grand Theft Auto 5 with a Crooked Cops idea, which would bring liveries, custom liveries, customization options like LEDs and sirens, etc., etc. Now, I'll let
Hey,
Surfcon
Viper.
fill in the blanks because I just haven't got the patience. I'm busy murdering on, obviously, Fallout. So,
I
Surfcon,
think as well, Viper.
you're in the spotlight again, despite this being my channel.
Yay!
You love being in
I
the
swear we-
spotlight. I need to slap you.
And plus, wasn't we trying to think of a way as well to get the cop cars involved as well in the DLC concept as well?
Yes, we were.
Anyway.
No,
And then
as
we
a
couldn't think of a
glitcher,
way.
I will own up, I do glitches. As a glitcher, I have glitched the police outfit, and I have been trying to find a way to get the cop car into my garage online. It hasn't worked. But what did work, what was amazing at the time, was you actually find do a glitch what would allow you to customize the cop car on single player. Modders can do that with mods. That means it's in the game. The modifications are in the game for the cop cars. They're in the games, okay? This is not something that modders only can do. This is something we all can do. So that means it's in the motherfucking game. They just don't want you to know that. They just don't want you to do that. Well, now, I've just blown that secret wide open. That's no longer covered anymore. That's got the red tape blown right off.
We also mentioned, didn't we, Viper, that if it was a mistake because of the beta version for GTA Online where you was able to have...
Why the fuck did they put it in the newer versions? Yeah, you mentioned that, and I have to agree with that. You mentioned that originally. I do have to completely agree with that. Now, if anyone who's watching this, either when they're watching it live or later on, when it's no longer live, has an idea suggestion for this topic, please do put it into the comments. Either the live stream comments or the comments after the video. But don't be a racist dickbag or a homophobic dickbag. I don't like people being dickbags on my channel.
And then
you will be reported.
In the next live stream you do, isn't it, Viper? In the next live stream we'll do, you'll mention some of the ideas what you think are reasonable.
Well, I wouldn't say that because I'm not making any promises. I mean, recently, as you realise, my brain is like a sieve. When it comes to remembering where I was in a bloody topic. Now, what I am going to say is I'm going to try to get as many YouTubers to come up with ideas. That's my main aim at this moment. Now, me and Surfcon came up with this idea. If you agree, spread the word with hashtag Crooked Cops DLC. Spread that as the hashtag.
Come on out.
Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr,
Put it on
whatever.
Facebook, put it on Twitter. Hell, put it on bloody YouTube. Don't forget GTA 5 at the front of it. I forgot to mention. Hashtag GTA 5 Crooked Cops DLC. Before I bloody forget and mess up the hashtag again. Sorry about that. I do that a lot. Now, the reason I say we need a hashtag is it gets further. The idea will get further. And that is what we need. That is what we want. Now, we will be doing another video covering this idea again. But obviously the full thing, maybe tomorrow, maybe another day. But tune in for that. I will make a video in the morning if I can be bothered to wake up early. Because lately I just cannot be bothered getting up early. But I will try to make a video. If not, you're looking at about 1 PM, maybe 3 PM. So basically check the channel between those two times. If there's nothing up, I'm probably going to be doing it after 5 PM or around 5 PM UK time. So that's Greenwich Mean Time, as obviously being British, I don't really do the other time zone very often. This is the obvious exception to that. With this one, quite a while. It's been going on and off. It kept cutting out. I've been 24 minutes and 40 seconds with this one video. And the whole point of this is a debate. Now, please stick to the debate, which is ideas. Now, for custom vinyls, let's cover the custom vinyls base now. For custom vinyls, letters, numbers. What else should we do? Paint?
Think so? LED lights inside the actual car itself.
Nope.
Wait,
Now we're going a bit
dashboard.
too midnight club. Keep it
On the
GTA.
dashboard.
Remember, we don't want We don't want to annoy Rockstar too much with this request.
You said flashing lights if they can do it, if they feel...
Ah, yes, the LEDs in the cars. They can do it. They did it with the FIB Buffalo and the unmarked police cruiser. Oh yeah, and I forgot that car. The unmarked police cruiser would also be available in this idea. Just so everybody's clear. Just a quick recap. All cop cars are customizable in every version of the game. I have had a friend of mine cover it on the PS4 recently, since the recent patch. I can say he has said it is still working. Surfcon, if you would confirm that yourself with a video or whatever. I know it's still working on PS4.